Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly read. Let's take a look. This is for all Taurus placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as your North Node, okay? So let's take a look and see what comes out for you here, okay? I hope everything is going fantastic, guys. And as I always say, I hope it's even better by the time we're done with this read, okay? So let's see what Spirit wants you to know most, the most important message, and then we'll get into your career, money, finance, and then love, okay? So let's take a look. If you are looking for a personal read, guys, click the link in the description box below. I've got some time available for over the holiday weekend, which is the 4th of July around our time here, that's celebrating America's birthday. Okay. All right, guys, let's take a look at what is going on for Taurus. What is Spirit's message? Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess energy, the Sun card. Good stuff here, Taurus. The Five of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and what do we have here? We've got the Four of Wands in reverse, and then we've got the Queen of Cups. And we're going to see how this all plays out, because this is about, being that counselor, advisor, or listening to your intuition in terms of taking leadership and moving forward and making choices, okay? Especially regarding love, or perhaps again, in making a choice, you're using your intuition and taking the lead and being very optimistic and charismatic and moving forward. So it's kind of like, even though something's not clear, you're utilizing that intuitive part of you and you're adding the confidence with that in terms of moving forward and taking the lead. Okay. So I feel that it's in some sort of choice that you're making. Okay. Anything else that's key? Yeah, regarding a change that's taking place. Ooh, let's dive into this, guys. Okay, let's dive in. I do get teamwork and collaboration. And again, using your intuition when coming together with others, there is some sort of new energy that is shining through here. This is joy, confidence. This is focusing in on new vitality in your truth. So you're working on your intuitive abilities to find your truth. And even though that you might feel left out in some sort of way, you get some sort of message intuitively about why this isn't in the upright and why it's in reverse. So we're going to look into this. This usually indicates that there's some sort of conflict or there's some sort of instability. Maybe there is a lack of support in something, or a transition that is taking place. Let's pull a card on this to find out a little bit more. There's a change, okay? So why something isn't changing, or a change is coming into play. What do we get? A message, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, about some sort of ending and about letting go of the burdens. Wow, that's big. There's some sort of deceit in something. I think this is about deliberately seeing, look at, it's like, this is about deliberately kind of getting some sort of download or a message about the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. This is about letting go of the burdens, about some sort of loss, and getting some sort of download about this, or getting some sort of message. And it's something about a deceit that you're breaking free from, okay? And I feel that you're on some sort of new adventure and new beginning. Why? Because I think that you see the bigger picture with the Hermit energy coming through here. You see the light. You see the light in something here, Taurus. What is that? Note your comments. You are definitely going through some sort of shift and change, okay? It's like Spirit acknowledges this new adventure that you're taking. And it's teamwork and collaboration to overcome kind of feeling left out in some sort of way. But I think that you have become aware that you kind of see the bigger picture here. Okay. And so then what else comes through? Abundance. Geez, that's beautiful. Abundance, experiencing the harvest now, and of the creation. Okay. So it's kind of like through the silence, the downloads come through, and you're experiencing the harvest of the messages of Source about the abundance that is before you. It's like almost like you see the abundance and you needed this silence of some sort to happen for you to see that in some sort of way. Give me any other information that's going to be key. Let's pull an Earth Magic card. Given that you're a beautiful Earth sign, I'm going to pull an Earth Magic card to see if Spirit's advice wants to come through in a different way through the oracle, ancient healing wisdom. Wow, guys, this is interesting. You know, the shamans are, it could be that this is a learning experience and you have shamanic qualities within you, and for you to utilize them based upon something that you've learned here. Okay. You've achieved some sort of healing wisdom of the situation at hand. And so I feel that you have this amazing wisdom that you have now kind of inherited from the situation. You've seen, you now know, and you've had visions. You've gone through the suffering, and you know that Spirit's intent behind that. So you see beyond the illusion of just the reality of a situation. You kind of see the spiritual side of things. So this is, the mysteries behind something. So whether it's physical, emotional, or psychological, you can understand the spiritual situation, and it's something that you can pass on. You have achieved ancient healing wisdom, and it's almost as if Spirit wants to acknowledge that. Spirit wants to acknowledge that within you. Okay? Wow. And what else? Progress, growth, right? Gathering, progress collectively in the world, that you are evolving. Ooh. Wow. This is like the progress and the gathering of others it's evolving. You're helping increase the collective of the world. You're actually bringing greater, higher existence and consciousness to the world because of this. Note your comments below, guys. But Spirit's acknowledging this, okay? This change that you've made. Let's go ahead and take a look at what comes through in career, money, and finance and see if this has anything to do with it, okay? So let's use a different deck and see what comes through career, money, and finance for you, okay? So what do we have for Taurus that comes through in career, money, and finance? What is the key message that wants to come through for Taurus during this time? We get the Two of Pentacles. We get the Five of Wands. We get the World card. There's that successful completion. We get the Fool card. We get the 10 of Cups. Dang, guys, this is beautiful. And we get the Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is getting rest and recuperation. Man, you've come out of something. You've really, this is really about moving forward after some sort of change. And to get harmony of the mind, you need to get some sort of rest so you can move forward passionately. This is about overcoming something and listening to your intuitiveness and to get on strong, solid ground, Aries energy, okay? So I feel that you could be balancing something out. Could be like the past and moving into the future. What was clouded is now is coming to light. This could be from one way of living to another. And there is balance, being flexible to overcome some sort of conflict and having a successful completion. You've worked through something and you've done a darn good job here, guys. This is about success and achievement. You've achieved something. You know where you belong in this world because of that shift that had taken place. And so now you're on a brand new beginning, and that brings in long-term stability, the 10 of Cups. You're being satisfied. And then I get the Three of Pentacles. This is working with others. This is not just individual goals. This is shared goals. This is collaborating with others and stepping out into the world with greater success. You're kind of realizing and knowing that's going to bring in the stability that you and the passion of moving forward. So this is very, very key. Anything else that wants to come out for you in career, money, and finance? Let's take a look and see what comes out for you here. Anything more? Yeah, this is about stable for now. You're stable for now. This is about anchoring your money, overcoming some sort of money box at this moment and taking ambition, focusing on ambition, taking action, hustling. You're manifesting money, increasing your rank visibility in what you do, management, all right? And emotional, this is about focusing in on being supported. Could be a counselor or guide, but you're doing a job that you love. Something about heart-centered approach that brings light and helps anchor others, okay? Because it's of the heart, it brings the light, and it anchors others. And it could be something that you do that brings in great satisfaction. Guys, this is really beautiful, okay? It could be writing, it could be, for some of you, a contract, it could be some sort of gift that's working through, but it overflows prosperity. You're taking care of business, you're feeling fulfilled, and you are focusing in on your prosperity right now to grow your finances. It could be, a business that you're creating for some of you, okay? But it's all about financial growth. And again, having a job that you love, okay? So that's something that's very, very key. What do you need to keep in mind in career, money, and finance regarding this? Communion, eagle. Ooh, this is beautiful. This is really focusing in on seeing the bigger picture. This is with the encouraging to let your spirit soar in what you want to do. And this is to know that this is not focusing, this is about, you're related to life on this planet, and this is communion with all things that are connected. This is, maybe you've been seeing an eagle, okay? This could be plants, animals, human beings, or connecting with anything else. This is life force. This is that life force is emanating from you. And it comes through in animals. It's like he's being guided by this animal here, that he's connected with nature, with this animal, and with the planet. And so this is communing with life of all forms. You may be receiving messages and find yourself kind of connected with life in itself in some sort of way. But this is being in the flow. So take some time to do some meditation, whether it's outside or whatever the case may be. This is saying is that you're more than just a human being that's clinging to the ground. You are connected with the sky because of the eagle. You are in communion with spirit because you are connected with spirit, that type of thing. So this is like a major, like you're seeing the bigger picture of a situation regarding your work. And this is something that I get. And whatever it is that you do, it's like this is about moving forward because you have a bigger picture in mind in work. Okay. So it's that too. And you're kind of things are activating right now. Things are moving forward. You're connected. Interesting, guys. It's like you're not alone, and that you're connected with source. You're connected with others, and it brings home. This is about being in, participation in the world. It's not just you. It's you're in connection with others, the collective, and with all of nature, plants and animals, and with source above. Something of that is something in what you do, okay? Or you're just feeling that now, and now you're making better decisions about that, and as it relates to your career. So something of the sort is coming out about that. So let's take a look next about what comes through in your love life. What does a Taurus need to know about their love life? What's the most important message, or what it is that you love if you're not connected, with someone right now, or whatever the case may be, because this could be familial love, romantic love, or this could be loving what you do, or it could be a situation as well. But I do get having a vision. If you're carrying on all this energy that's coming through, this is success and moving forward with new inspiration and expressing yourself. You're having success in love. Look at a successful completion, just like within work. You get the World card, a major success. And you also get the success card of achievement, acknowledgement, a job well done, victory in new inspiration, and an expression of love. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's like you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you're carrying the vision of getting the rest that you need and thinking about expressing love and victory and moving forward. So I feel that, who's this King of Wands? What is this? King of Wands is overcoming heartbreak and listening to your intuition and thinking about long term. And then again, the World card comes up again, successful completion. Could be North in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you're taking on that energy and you're getting the rest that you need to think clearly about how you want to express and move forward with new inspiration in love. So, wow, what is this victory here? This victory is having the wisdom of the mind and moving forward, of overcoming sorrow and making a decision to reignite yourself and take charge. Take charge of your passion and move forward. And this is, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. This is you being the boss of your passion and moving forward. Who's this Knight of Cups coming through this message? This could be a message that was a conflict and now making a decision to move forward with teamwork and collaboration, about moving forward passionately and focus on what you want and have greater authority over your emotions. It's like greater authority over your emotions to express, and now you've got new inspiration. It's kind of like you're at a set point to where you're able to really express yourself now with the passion behind it, where before maybe that passion wasn't behind it. But this is about you getting some sort of rest after some sort of success here. Interesting. What do we need to know about you in terms of your love life? What comes through? Stay optimistic about it. And that couldn't be more perfect, because this is about positive thinking, and this new inspiration is, and having faith is going to bring a lot more romance for you. Keep it going, Taurus. All right. Forgiving and learning. You're releasing the past. And because you've released the past and you've incorporated it by shining the light on it, you can experience more love in the present moment. So it really wants you to focus in on that. There was maybe perhaps some sort of deception of the past, and that's showing up. So there could have been, that deception, but you're making the decision to move forward, to get the support from others, and to move forward deliberately on what you want. So maybe someone wasn't being truthful or honest in a connection. Who is it that you're thinking of right now? Is there any information that we have on them? They want you to give the connect. They want to work on the partnership. They want a honeymoon of some sort. And they're in separation, and they want to come together, and they know that you deserve love. They know that you deserve love. What else about this person? This is about they know they have to make the effort for a new beginning, and they feel that it's going to be a happy ending. They would want a happy ending because they've gone through some sort of personal growth, but they had to focus on self-love. Interesting. That's the person that you're thinking of at this moment. And your advice, love is an adventure. There could be a spiritual partnership that you have with someone that's also love. Okay. So you could be connecting with that. And this is about following your dreams. Like I said, guys, it's either what you love or who you love. This is a spiritual partnership in following your dreams. You could have someone that you are connected with that wants a spiritual partnership with you, or it becomes a spiritual partnership. Or you are moving forward and following your dreams with your connection with Source. And this is love is an adventure. Something's coming to fruition here. But some of you are following your dreams and doing what you love. And it has to do with self-love and inspiring others to have faith in it. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. If you are looking for a personal read to tap into your personal energies, click the link in the description box below. And until next time, namaste.